you guys? It's your girl Yeliz, and today I will be talking about Summer Gamefest 2024. Now this year's a bit of a strange year. Jeff Keighley said it's going to be a slow year for games, so the show is going to be an 8 out of 10. But to me, an 8 out of 10 after a statement like that is not an 8. It sounds more like a 6. It sounds like he's saying, hey, don't get your hypes up. Don't have high expectations. But it's going to be a fantastic show. Like, no, honey. No, you can't say 8 out of 10 after a statement like that. Like, that's concerning. That's weird. So, ever since that, I feel like he had to say 8 because that's like a safe number. But other than that, I feel like the show is not going to be very exciting at all. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. I want Game Awards to just take me by surprise and take my breath away and, you know, be the best Game Awards that we've ever gotten. You know, it would be funny and cheeky if he's hyping it down. So then if it turns out to be a great show, then it is a great show. But other than that, you know, I wanted to talk about the games that I think are going to be there, which, you know, it's a 6 out of 10 list for me, so I didn't go too crazy. And he did mention that there are actually a few games that aren't going to be there, which is like GTA, GTA 6, Wolf Among Us 2, no Metal Gear, no Nintendo anything, no Haze Light or Joseph Fares, no Judas, no Kingdom Hearts. I think there are a few more on the list, but like, that's like, even though they're no's, they're still games that we already know exist, right? So nothing super exciting, except for the fact that we just want to see dates, we just want to see when, we just want to see how, you know? But in that case, like, yes, they did announce that they're going to do more for Monster Hunter Wilds, which I'm so excited for. So that's already going to be a good show for me. To see more gameplay for Monster Hunter Wilds is fantastic. And also the fact that Blumhouse is going to be there and they're making their own original horror game. So they're not going to base it off an already existing horror movie, series, or icon. So that's really cool. I'm all the way in when it comes to horror. I love horror, I live for horror, and that's what I want. So that's exciting. I just hope that it's not an online only game, because that would do my head in. I don't want another Dead by Daylight. Let them be them, you know, like, leave me alone. But yes, I wanted to share my list of games that I think will be coming out, a 6 out of 10 list. Let's just say that. But yeah, it seems that the games that I have on my list seem very similar. So nothing that's outstanding, which is unfortunate, except for one title. So I'm going to go through my list of games that I think we're going to see, and I hope, fingers crossed, that we're going to hear of. I did have to stay away from Xbox games only because a couple days later they're doing their own showcase. So Xbox games, not that there are many, but I didn't even bother to put on this list because I'm like, they need to do something special for themselves. They need to put themselves back on the radar again, because it's just been nothing but weird shit with Xbox. So I hope that Xbox has a successful, fantastic show on the 9th. And I don't think that they should announce many games here. But the first Xbox game that I feel like will make an appearance at Summer Game Fest, because of the fact that it's Hideo Kojima, obviously, you know, I'm going to talk about OD, Jordan Peele. You know, I feel like, yes, it's an Xbox exclusive game, but Summer Game Fest is more broad, so I feel like Kojima making a presence at Summer Game Fest would just be more appropriate and more, makes more sense to me personally. So I feel like we're going to see some more OD. My absolute biggest dream, like what would make this year's Summer Game Fest the best for me, is if they give me a new Tomb Raider. I just want to see Lara again. I want to see what she looks like. I want to know that there is a game coming. Like, yes, we know that there's a game coming, but I want to see a little bit more of it. Like, Tomb Raider is just going to complete my life this year if that's the only thing that gets announced that I'm looking forward to. More Tomb Raider, please. As for DLC's sake, I feel like what's more possible than a Spider-Man 2 DLC? Seems like an Alan Wake 2 DLC. That game was absolutely phenomenal, and to play a little bit more of it is very exciting to me, so I'm hoping to see Alan Wake 2 DLC. The Marvel 1943 Hydra game, I'm not interested. But, you know, Marvel's new Captain America, Black Panther game is coming, and then I feel like following up with that, I feel like they're going to also show us some Wolverine as well. Or Wonder Woman, which is another game that I'm not super duper interested in because I don't really care for superhero stuff too much. I just feel like they're very tired and they're not my thing. But you know, if it looks good, I'll give it a go. But so you know what I mean? Like they're all the same kind of game, so nothing too exciting, nothing too you know, like hype level 100. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it just because everyone's talking about it. Ghost of Tsushima 2. I enjoyed the first game. I didn't love it. I thought it was a super basic, but beautiful game. So number 2, if it could be better than the first one, I feel like it'll be the best. Like I did enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, I just didn't love it. But yeah, so Ghost of Tsushima 2. Naughty Dog, they've been talking about new games that they're making. I feel like they could at least announce one of them, since PlayStation's not really doing a showcase because they stick to more state of plays. I feel like Naughty Dog making a presence would be really exciting and super cool, just to show us what new IP that they're working on. So that's awesome. It seems most likely that Dragon Age Dreadwolf will make an appearance because that game has everyone hyped. It's Dragon Age, you know, it's a popular series. Again, not super my style, but something that I would play if it looks inviting. So that's another game that I think would be presented at the show tomorrow. Oh my god, it's so soon. I remember Interactive Entertainment talking about making a game based on a world famous spy, which 007. Again, another game that I'm just like, you know, whatever. 007 is another one. Other than that, guys, I don't really feel like there is anything that's, you know, crazy. Nothing crazy. And yeah, just superhero stuff after very similar games and more similar games, you know, it's just like, ugh. Yeah, what games do you think they're gonna show us? Like, I don't know what to expect, to be very honest with you. Like, I can't think of anything outside of the box. I can't think of anything new that they could announce. Like, yes, everyone's like Bloodborne 2 or Bloodborne remake, that would be absolutely phenomenal. But the fact that Bluepoint Games aren't making a presence there, I feel like Bluepoint has the most potential to produce a remake of a Bloodborne, and I personally would want Bluepoint to make a remake because the way that they did Demon Souls, wow, that's the most next generation video game I've ever seen or played to date. So I feel like the fact that Bluepoint isn't there, we might not get a Bloodborne. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, so again, this is a little bit of a strange year this year. I don't know, I'm going to keep my expectations lower than low, but I'm always excited to be a part of these shows. I'm always excited to watch them, and it's just, you know, the replacement of E3. Yeah, I feel like Keighley is also responsible of killing E3 just so he can have his own. I don't know, I just have this really strange, like, Illuminati-esque feeling about Jeff Keighley. Like, I don't know about this guy. But yes, obviously Black Myth Wukong, a new trailer's dropped. They've made many new gameplay videos that, let me tell you, Black Myth Wukong is my most anticipated game for the rest of the year. I don't care what comes out unless it's Tomb Raider. But yeah, Black Myth Wukong, just, I've never seen a game so detailed before. All the gameplay videos that I've watched is not a spoiler for me, because if I'm super into a game, it just hypes me up even more. But to see the detail that they've put in this game is so unmatched. Like, it's very exciting. But yeah, guys, like, what do you think is going to be presented at the show this year? Like, what do you want? Let me know, write it in the comments. I genuinely want to go through them and have a look, like, what did I miss? Oh, that seems possible and that doesn't seem possible. Like, I really want to know, because I'm super excited for tomorrow. I'll be doing reaction videos, so keep an eye out on those on my YouTube. But that's it, guys. I just really wanted to talk about Summer Game Fest today, preparing my excitement for tomorrow. Regardless of, you know, the outcome, it's still an exciting time for games. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, you guys. Let me know what you think is coming out at the Game Awards that they will be announcing, that they will be releasing, that they'll be showcasing. I'm super excited for it. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in my next video.